How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K22 MyNBA What If scenario. So Vishnu came up clutch with the idea again. What if Jaden Ivey, who we featured in a previous video, gets drafted to the Atlanta Hawks? So what's going to happen is, I'm probably not going to be able to land him with my pick, unless we somehow, some way have a terrible record. But if we don't, and we need to do a trade to get him, the suggested trade was Cam Reddish and like some future picks. So we'll try to implement that if it's necessary, depending on the simulations, how things go. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments for video shows. Check out my social down in the description, as well as like playlists containing other NBA 2K22 MyNBA content, as well as check out my channel as well in case just like content from me. And yeah, with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright guys, so end of the season, in case you guys don't know, what we do is when we start these simulations, it's always based upon 4 seasons, and we figure out, okay, when the team drafts the draft pick, so Jaden Ivey. So the Clippers won the finals. Apologies for that, we actually made the playoffs as the 6th seed and lost in the first round, in case you guys were curious. So yeah, let's actually start off with the season with the rebuild, or what if scenario, and see if we can get Jaden Ivey on the team. Okay, so what I did was I traded away Cam Reddish, 2 future firsts, well actually no, 1 future first, this year's pick, pick 19, which we had, 3 second-round picks, one of our second-round picks this year, and then also a future lottery-protected pick to the Orlando Magic for pick number 5, which I think it should land me Jaden Ivey, hopefully, at pick 5, and I don't have to, like, do another trade to just get him. I'm really hoping he'll actually be here. Jaden Ivey is here. So we will pick him 5th overall. And I didn't have to trade too much. So, yeah, that's, appreciate the trade offer. That way I don't have to actually just trade up for the number 1 pick. Especially for someone that really isn't going to get drafted number 1. Realistically, I mean, but could definitely a lottery pick, I'd say. Probably in the lottery right now, it's projected to be. So we're going to sign Jaden Ivey, and then we're going to go on a free agency, re-sign a couple guys, maybe try to add a couple pieces around the team. So let's do that. So we actually really didn't have anyone that was really worth re-signing, so we kind of just added just some basic guys around the team. So we got Trae Young, who's progressed like crazy, John Collins, got Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, and Jaden Ivey's basically just going to be filling in for what Cam Reddish would be. So there we go. Got Okongwu, Bogdanovich, Herter. We got Gallo still, Johnson, Jalen Johnson. We got Bembry. We signed him. We got Peyton, Danny Green, and Serge Ibaka. Kind of just to round up the roster. So, yeah, this is going to be the team for the first season. I'll see you guys at the start of the season. All right, so how's this going to be looking? So in our first season, we're going to have Jaden Ivey, the starting shooting guard, getting 26 minutes a game, which I think is a fair amount of minutes. For Jaden Ivey. We'll take it. For a rookie, not too bad. Especially since I feel like we have a lot of good shooting guards, like Bogdanovich and Herter are also going to be getting some minutes too. So, I mean, he's going to progress and probably get like maybe close to 30. So, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. With the rotation for the first season, looks like it's going to be a pretty decent squad. We were the 6th seed last season. Probably be like middle of the pack again this year. Maybe we'll be a little bit better. We're going with that 10-man rotation. With Nate McMillan. We're going to have Trae Young be the first scoring option. Then we're going to go with John Collins. And then I'm thinking maybe DeAndre Hunter will be the 3rd scoring option. Then maybe we'll make Jaden Ivey the 3rd option possibly next season at the earliest. Or if not, in his 2nd season, then his 3rd season. So let's simulate to the trade deadline. See how good we are. Look at the stats. And kind of assess the team from there. So I'll see you guys once I'm at the trade deadline. So we're at the trade deadline, and we're currently the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. So we're playing very good basketball, and we're actually pretty much tied for first, 39-15. I mean, we're right there with the Cavs and the Sixers. So this team is pretty much right there at the top with everybody. So this is good. I'm enjoying the team so far. Let's take a look at those stats, see how we're doing. Trae Young is obviously going to be carrying the squad. John Collins playing well, got DeAndre Hunter, but obviously the main focus of the video. Obviously, we got 6 guys after now. It's Jaden Ivey. So let's take a look at him. 12 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, 4.7 assists. So that's good to see. Decent defense. And it's shooting 49% of the field, 43.7% from 3, which is great to see. His free throw percentage isn't that good, but, you know, that's fine. I mean, he's shooting good from the field, and he's shooting excellent from 3. at an elite level. So you love to see that, and the team is playing really well. In part because of it. And, he's getting those good shots. So we'll just let the coach do their little thing with the minutes, tweak them a little bit. So yeah, we're just gonna keep the team the way it is. Not gonna make any moves. We'll probably wait to make moves in the off season. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the team the way it is. Don't want to break something that isn't broken. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, let's see what happens at the end of the year. I assume we'll make the playoffs. Luka Doncic, most valuable player. Chet Holmgren, rookie of the year. 6th man of the year. Paulo Banchero on the Knicks. I would love that. Knicks need anything. I'm a Knicks fan. If you guys don't know, they just need talent. AD, defensive player of the year. DeAndre Ayton, most improved. And then Willie Green, Jordan Hobson. So we were the number 1 seed in the East, at the very least. That's good to see. Curious to see if we had any awards. I'd imagine Trae Young is on one of these teams. He is all NBA second team. Put up a double-double, 29.3 points, 10 assists, and was very efficient. Had a really good season last year as well, with that 50, 40, 90. Very elite. The efficiency went down a bit this season, but he was still really good and distributed the ball. Career high assist. But that's not really the main focus. The main focus, of course, Jaden Ivey, who I would assume got... yep, he did. All-rookie first team, 11.2 points, 4.5 rebound, 4.7 assists. Shot the ball pretty good from the field and also very good from three. I mean, 47% of the field, not too bad for a shooting guard, decent. And then 41.7% from three, that's very good. Love to see that. Definitely above league average in that elite company. So that's good to see, and he played about 28 minutes a game. So good stuff from him. I expect him to progress nicely, get a few overall jumps. And yeah, so we were the number 1 seed in the East. 57-25, we will take that. That is very good to see. So, I mean, you guys already kind of saw Jaden Ivey's stats. I don't really need to show them again. But yeah, 6 guys average double figures on the team. So, for the most part, pretty solid stuff from the squad. I mean, again, I'm not really going to go into depth and statistics. I know some people have told me in my videos, like, yo, do some more roster breakdown. It's like, listen, like, do you want me to, like, look at every single column and be like, this person scored this much. Oh, this person's this. I don't want to make a 5-hour video. I know no one's going to watch. Dude, I know my retention rate. Only 6 minutes of this fucking video is going to be watched. People have already clicked off by now. If you haven't, then comment Ooga Booga. If you've made it this far in the video, comment Ooga Booga in the comments. Alright, anyways. Let's take a look here at the tree. Let's take a look at it. So, who are we taking on? Who are we taking on in the play-in? It's going to be Detroit. It could be a tough matchup. But they're usually better in the second season. We're just going to adjust the minutes a little bit. So, we have Jaden Ivey, 27 minutes. I would assume we could beat the Pistons, though, especially this season with the number 1 seed. So, we're up 1-0. Now it's 1-1. We got blown out. Don't go down 2-1. Okay, we're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Go up 3-1, and let's win in 5. Yes. All right, we're taking on Boston, who swept the Knicks. All right. Cool. Game 1 against the Boston Celtics. They have some talent, but we beat them by 28 points. Game 2, we win again. So we're up 2-0. All right, 2-1, and we lose 2 straight. Don't lose 3 straight. Okay, 3-2. Can we win in 6? Yes, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. I thought my game crashed. Who are we taking on? It's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everyone's favorite team, I'd say, currently now this year. Honestly, like, they're a good team, man. I love the Cavs. Their team this season. They're a good team. Game 1, they win by 1 point. That's unfortunate. Game 2, we win by 7. Okay. We go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No. It's 2-2. Don't go down 3-2. Okay. Can we win in 6? No. Going to game 7. Please, please, EA. Not EA. 2K. I'm so used to saying EA because of NHL and Madden. Alright, well, we're going to just fix the coaching game plan. Just adjust the minutes. There you go. They want Jaden Ivey coming off the bench. Okay, sure. We'll do that. Winner takes on the Timberwolves, so hey, can we beat them? Let's see. Quarter 1, not the best, but can we get off to a good start in quarter 2? Nope, we're getting blown out. We need to have an amazing third quarter, which we do, and we need to have a great fourth quarter. It's very close. Can we hold on? It looks like we are going to hold on. Great second half for us, and we are going to the NBA Finals as Trae Young had a very good game. Just curious to see how Jaden Ivey did. Not that great. All right, so Hawks versus Timberwolves. Are we going to win in our first season, like first actual season of this? Game 1. Let's find out. Game 1, we lose by 1 point. Again, unfortunate. Game 2, we're down 2-0. We're somehow down 3-0 to the Timberwolves. Doesn't make any sense because it's not realistic. We're probably going to get swept, and we get swept. Kind of an embarrassment that we got swept, but Anthony Edwards Finals MVP. Again, really doesn't make any sense since the Timberwolves aren't even going to sniff the playoffs. They might make the play-in, but 30 seed? No. Well, maybe in 2023, we never know, but like, come on now. So we lost to the finals. Joke. All right. How did we do in the playoffs? What were the playoff stats looking like? How did Jaden Ivey do in the playoffs? First playoff series, or playoff season. Jaden Ivey, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and almost 5 assists. Yeah, the efficiency went down. That's his first playoff run, so it's not too big of a deal. Trae Young, my God, my goodness, he just carried. He carried, but not enough. Unfortunately, we were just choked in the finals. We were just not good. So, on to the second season. Mark Mitchell, we're gonna sign him, but not Marvin Francis. Team player options. Bogdanovich accept his player option. We're gonna accept Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, and you know what? We'll accept Sharife Cooper. Why not? 22-year-old, 75 overall. That works. DeAndre Hunter would like to re-sign him if we can. That'd be kind of great. And I don't think we're going to have enough money for anybody else. We got Gallinari, who we could sign on the minimum. I'm not opposed to doing that. So, 50.5, 4 years. That should be able to get DeAndre Hunter. That would give Danilo a minimum contract. I'm fine with that. Actually, we don't even need Danilo. So, actually, I'll decline him since he's a... And we'll just get someone else. Maybe we'll trade for like another point guard center. With the Grizzlies, Danny Green and Bogdanovich. For D'Anthony Melton, 25 years old. I think he'll improve. I think Bogdan might regress a little bit, and Danny Green's certainly going to regress. So, and we save a little bit of money here, although we are still way over the cap. This is the team, so let's just curious to see where Jaden Ivey is. He actually did not improve his overall. I think that's a little worrisome. Okay, his overall did not go up. Kind of surprised. I thought he would have progressed, but I guess not. But just in case you guys are curious, pretty much kept most of the team together. I mean, obviously we saw him in trade for D'Anthony Melton. We re-signed Bembry. We also just got Ennis, Powell. This guy we drafted, and DeMarcus Cousins kind of fell off the roster since I don't know if Sharife Cooper's actually going to be in the league. And I can't really trade him right now, so since he's a two-way player, no one wants him. So I'm just going to advance next season. That's going to be the team, at least for now, and I'll see you guys at the start of the season. No, I'm going to do this with the Phoenix Suns, actually, before I start something. I'm going to get rid of DeMarcus Cousins and Dwight Powell. And we're just going to take Isaiah Todd and a future pick, just in case we want to use that in a potential trade. So I'm actually going to do that, and we'll add an exception as well. So thank you, Phoenix. Alright, so this is going to be the rotation. So Jaden Ivey's now going to be coming off the bench and only getting 20 minutes. So that's a little bit concerning, since I would have wanted him to make a jump, but I guess D'Anthony Melton's going to be the starter. I mean, maybe that's for the better, and maybe he'll just make a progression off the bench. Might just be a better fit. But the team is looking pretty solid. So now, Jaden Ivey's definitely not going to be the third scoring option. It is going to be DeAndre Hunter. Let's go DeAndre Hunter. It's the third scoring option. So, that is going to be the team. I'm just curious to see the system proficiency, how we're looking there. 4 for perimeter centric. That seems to be the ideal one, so we'll keep it that way. So yeah, I'm going to simulate the deadline. I will see you guys at the deadline and show you stats and see how Jaden Ivey is doing. So we are at the trade deadline. We're currently the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, sitting at 40-17. So again, we're having a really solid season. Let's take a look at these stats and see how the players are doing. So Trae Young is obviously just killing it. Like, I mean, makes a lot of sense. Jaden Ivey, he's the main focus though. So let's take a look at how he's playing. 11.5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So those numbers went down a little bit. 49% of the field, 38 from 3, and 69 from the line. Playing a little less minutes. But actually, yeah, scoring did go slightly up, even in way less minutes. So that's kind of promising. Even though he is kind of like up and down, but I'll take it. You know, that's fine. He's doing pretty good in the second season. Hopefully this year he progresses and can get himself back in that starting lineup next year. Although he is playing better than D'Anthony Melton is, so maybe he is starting now. I don't know. We'll see what the coach wants to do. Let's take a look and see what Nady Boy wants to do. Jaden Ivey will be starting now, so he will be getting a lot more minutes in the second half of the season as the starter, and D'Anthony Melton's going to come off the bench. I'm cool with that. That works for me. So, again, this team is playing really well. So we're, again, just going to simulate, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And once again, we'll look at Jaden Ivey's stats and hope this year, if we make the finals, to actually freaking win it. So Luka MVP, Victor Wembanyama Rookie of the Year, $6 million Robert Devils Giannis, Most Improved Kennedy Chandler, Coach of the Year Nate McMillan, Executive of the Year Brandon Harrison. So we lost our last game of the season, which made us become the second seed, which isn't bad. We're still really good. I'd imagine we're going to have Trae Young on one of these teams, and we do all NBA second team. Again, just another amazing season, 50, 40, 90, 30, and 10. The guys are ridiculously good. He's a cheat code in this game. All defensive first, all defensive second. No other Hawks on any of these teams. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, number 2 seed in the East. Only a game and a half back of the Cavs. Raptors are also the same record as us. So there's basically the Cavs, Hawks, Raptors. Those are the 3 best teams. And then everyone else. Yeah, let's take a look at the player stats here. So as you guys can see, I mean, Jaden Ivey, 11.2 points. And the scoring really didn't go up. Actually kind of went down when he went in the starting lineup. Maybe he had less opportunities. Okay, I mean, that's a little bit, it's a little weird that happened, but it wasn't bad. The free throw went up, 73, which is cool. It's field goal percentage went up. 3 went down, but yeah, he did pretty decent. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not as good. His role was a little less consistent this season, so that kind of makes sense. But 5 guys average double figures in case you guys care. So yeah, so far, I mean, again, top, we're like right there, cream of the crop. In the Eastern Conference, however, is that going to last? So now they want Jaden Ivey coming off the bench, getting 20 minutes a game. I think that's okay. So now he's, I mean, again, he's coming off the bench now. That could be beneficial, though, for him, and he'll get maybe more shots. So let's just simulate, see who we're going to be taking on in this play-in tournament. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets. You guys can't see, but it's in the bottom right corner. We are taking them on. Game 1, they beat us by 13 points. That's kind of annoying. Game 2, we're down 2-0 to the Charlotte Hornets. Nice. Okay. All right, we win Game 3. Can we win Game 4? We win Game 4. Can we win Game 5? Nope. We're down 3-2. You love to see it. The 7-seeded Hornets, I guess with LaMelo, are absolutely torching us. Jaden Ivey's getting only 19 minutes now. Looks like he's kind of struggling a little bit. So sim with Simcast. Let's take a look here. Quarter 1, how are we going to do? Pretty good start to that first quarter. We need to have a good second quarter. Pretty good second quarter. Third quarter, looks like a blowout. Yeah, we're going to blow them out. Shouldn't have said that too quick. Oh, no, we did. Wow, 51 points in the fourth quarter. They had 45, but like, god dang. No defense. Wow, Trae Young is carrying. Absolutely carrying. Jaden Ivey pretty good. I mean, he did okay. He didn't play a lot of minutes, but he played good. All right. Game 7, we need to win this. Winner takes on the Knicks. So sim with Simcast. I'd love to get there. Oh, goodness. That would be a great matchup. So we're going to sim the game. Here we go. This is huge for us. Quarter 1, great first quarter. Need to have a good second quarter. Good second quarter. Looking like a blowout. It is going to be a blowout for the Atlanta Hawks as we win. As John Collins had a good game. Okay. Ivy was Alright, so we're taking on the Knicks in the second round. Knicks versus Hawks. Great matchup. Knicks win game 1, 119-109. Game 2, we win by a lot. Game 3, they win. Okay, so we're down 2-1. We go down 3-1 to the New York Knicks. Okay. We're down 3-1. Will the Knicks blow a 3-1 lead in classic fashion? Well, let's see. It looks like we're going to win this game by a lot. Yep. This game is an easy one. 50-point win. Boring. Yeah, probably. Wow, Trae Young is really just carrying this team. Ivy's really not shooting the ball that well in the playoffs, it looks like. Okay. Game 6, we are now the away team in this game. This is a big game right here. If we force a Game 7 on the away court, not a great first quarter. We need to have a good second quarter. We do have a pretty good one. It was okay. It's close. It's back and forth. Very close. The Knicks are pulling away. The Knicks are pulling away, and we lose the game. So, terrible, terrible, terrible. Losing 6 to the Knicks, who somehow are in the Eastern Conference Finals. And, of course, blow it against the Bucks. And the Pelicans win the finals anyway, since, again, realism. Right? Alright, well, let's take a look at the playoff stats, because I want to see what the hell happened here to Jaden Ivey, because he's just really wasn't playing that well. I mean, he had 11 points. He had I guess he had some good games, but, I mean, 44 from the field, 38 from 3, and 71. That's actually not that bad. He just didn't play a lot of minutes. It's alright. He could have shot a little bit better from the field, maybe like above 45%, but it's all good. So again, we're a perennial contender, playoff contenders, but that's it. Right now, we can't seem to get the job done. We're just knocking on that door. Top seed in the East, can't seem to get it done. We got 2 more seasons though. All right, Kevin Huerter, Chris Dunn, or Mark Mitchell, or Max Mitchell, whatever that guy's name was. I don't remember his name. 2 first-round picks to the Magic. We get back Wendell Carter Jr. and Dario Saric. So, yeah, pretty decent trade, I'd say. We still have Clint Capella. I don't know. Well, I guess because Wendell Carter is a power forward, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to see what's out there for Capella, because he isn't expiring. I don't know if I want to re-sign him. So let's just see what could potentially be out there for. Okay, so you know what? We're going to do this deal with the Heat. So Jaden Ivey, I know Jaden Ivey is supposed to be the main focus of this video, but if I can get Capella, give up Capella, 3 picks, and I can get Tyler Hero and Ty Jerome, like, I'm going to do it. You know? So that I don't know what that means then in terms of Ivy, like if he's going to start or not. He might not, but team player options, Johnson, Ivy, and we'll accept Isaiah tied because we might as well, which just would make sense. Qualifiers, Okongwu and Sharif Cooper, we're going to give them qualifiers as well, and kind of just fill out the rest of this team here. Any unrestricted free agents, I would like to get DeAndre Hunter back since he didn't do his deal there. Okongwu, we're going to get him back, and then D'Anthony Melton, I think I'm going to let walk because we just traded for Tyler Hero. So, yeah, we're just going to renounce the rights on D'Anthony Melton. So this is going to be team. So now it's looking interesting. So since now we have Tyler Hero, he's going to be the starter and not Jaden Ivey. But he did progress. So Jaden Ivey did go up. I mean, this team is looking pretty filthy. For some reason, Trae Young is down to a 95. That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, we have Wendell Carter now. Jalen Johnson is up to an 80. We got Cooper. We got Sarge. Picked up Gary Payton II. Picked up Dorian Finney-Smith. I got that Hunter guy. And then we also signed Lamb to fill out the roster. So, on to the 3rd season of this video. Okay, 3rd season. So, Ivy's going to be the 7th man, which is fine. 24 minutes. I actually think I prefer that, too. I don't think it would make sense for him to start because he's going to get less shot opportunities with Trae Young. I mean, Trae Young's a facilitator, but he's also going to, like, he's going to have a happy trigger. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. And then we can have Hero and Collins as well in the starting lineup. So, we're going to go Trae Young, and then we're going to go Tyler Hero, then we're going to go John Collins. We also lost naming well as a coach since I don't really care about coaches. I don't really pay attention to them. I just let Otto. So I don't know how good this team is going to really be. We could be better. We could be worse. We shall see. 7 seconds. We're 4 stars. So we're just going to run 7 seconds. We're going to do that. And hopefully we're decent. I would expect this to be pretty good. Hopefully Jaden Ivey could be in contention for like that 6th man of the year, which I think he could be. So yeah, see you guys at the trade deadline. Okay, so we're at the trade deadline, and we are holding the 2nd seed right now, 3 games back from the Cavs being number 1. We had a weird December, I think. We were taking some L's, but we have jumped up to the 2nd seed, so we're definitely playing now up to standards. So just taking a look at the scoring output from the team. So Jaden Ivey's actually up to 13 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and is shooting over 50% of the field, 47 from 3, and 81.2% of the line coming off the bench. I think that's pretty good that he is actually, this is a good role for him for this team. So I think he's better suited for this. And again, he'll probably become the 6th man next season, unless I want to maybe move Hero for potentially something better. Although he's also shooting the ball really well, so why would I do that? You know, Trae Young is numbers, like counting numbers are down, but he's still playing really well. I mean, he's got more help, and he's still putting up 50, 40, 90, so good to see there. Yeah, Jaden Ivey's doing his thing. Curious to see the rotation, if he's going to be getting a little bit more minutes in the second half of the season. Looks like they are going to give him 28 minutes a game, which is cool. I'm happy with that, and Hunter's going to get less minutes. We could also probably trade away Hunter if we feel like, honestly, he's not even bad though. He's doing pretty good. So I don't know. I think this team is good. I really don't think we should move anybody. I think this team is probably pretty solid. I kind of want to do a 9-man rotation, actually. I think that might be better, and then that'll give more minutes to certain people. And yeah, I think I like this a little bit better. We'll go with the 9-man rotation, and Sarge just won't get any minutes. All right, cool. So we're gonna do that. I will simulate once again to the end of the year. I think this team should be again around the top 3, and hopefully we can actually have a good playoff run this year again, get back to the finals and win it. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen this before. Darius Garland is so good that he won the MVP, and the Cavs are so good they won it. I don't know if that's ever happened where I've seen him win the MVP, but that is impressive. That is very impressive from him. So fair play to Darius. Maybe it happened once. That's very impressive. So good stuff from Darius. Rookie of the Year, 6th man of the year, James Harden, Defensive Giannis, most improved, Monty Bates, Magic, and then Sheldon Barker, Coach of the Year, and then Ben Harrison, Executive of the Year. Okay, so we're the 2nd seed, which is pretty solid. We had Sharif Cooper, all rookie 2nd team. Good for him. Any All NBA teams or any of my players? No. Trae Young was left off this team this year. And no defense either. So no All NBAs. No All NBA teams for anybody here. Okay. Other than Sharif Cooper, who put up 7.6 points. 3.1 assists. He was drafted in 2021. He didn't play in 2022. He didn't play in 2023. He didn't play in 2024. And he finally played this season. So he's technically considered a rookie. Impressive. And he actually is pretty good. So good stuff from him. Alright, cool. So we're the 2nd seed. Again, nice. 57-25. Love to see that. Let's take a look at how the boys did. How did Jaden Ivey do? So you guys see this, but Jaden Ivey is the main focus. So we're gonna look at him. 13.4 points, 4-point rebounds, 3.8 assists. Pretty solid. Shot over 50% from the field, 45% from 3, almost 80 from the line. Played a little bit more minutes than he did last season, which is good. And yeah, solid stuff from him. He played really well. Yeah, this team's looking. I think this team's pretty scary. I would not want to face this team in the playoffs. Trae Young, John Collins, Tyler Hero, Jaden Ivey, DeAndre Hunter, Wendell Carter Jr. off the bench. Like, these guys are coming off the bench. It's crazy. Think about that for a second. Are they? Actually, let's see what Coach wants to do. Yeah, Coach wants to do that. That's totally fine. Where's Jaden Ivey? Ah, okay. Starting at small forward in place of DeAndre Hunter, who's been not playing that well recently. Okay, yeah, all right, that works. Maybe that's the move. Maybe getting rid of DeAndre Hunter and trying to get something else, or maybe just have DeAndre Hunter on the bench. So we'll try Jaden Ivey out at the small forward in the playoffs. Okay, interesting tactic. So let's see if that works. It may work. We're taking on the Pistons in the first round. Let's see how it goes. Game 1, they win by 4. Okay. Game 2, we win by 2. Can we win Game 3? We certainly can by 7. Game 4, they win by 9 points. Game 5, we win by 1. Every game's been close. Game 6, they win by 6. It has been a close fought series right here. Sim with Simcast. So we're going to do that. But before we do that, let's just adjust this game plan here a little bit. So it looks like Jaden Ivey's coming off the bench now. That's fine. Alright, Game 7 versus the Pistons. Please don't blow it. Quarter 1, how are we going to fare? Quarter 1, we are blowing it. Oh, God. Terrible first quarter. And we are getting absolutely demolished by the friggin' Pistons. But we come back, though, and blow them out in the fourth quarter by 22 points. There we go. I was about to say. And it was actually Jaden Ivey that was the main man. 7 of 12. Huge game. Well, not huge, but, like, huge. He only played 24 minutes, and he got 20 points, the leading scorer. That's huge. So, good stuff. That was big. All right, we're taking on the Sixers in the second round. Game 1, they win by 1 point. Okay. Game 2, we win by 7. Every game's been close. Game 3, they win. Okay, that's the first blowout. Game 4, they are up. How are they up 3-1? Come on, 2K. Just stupid, man. Really dumb. I don't understand it, man. You're really not making any sense. Okay. Alright. 2K's really not making any sense. So we're down 3-1. So we need to come back down for the 3-1 lead. We need a good first quarter, which we had. We need to have a good second quarter, which we did. This is looking like a blowout for us, and it is going to be a blowout. That's what we need to do. Trae Young, huge game. Jaden Ivey, 16 points. Like to see that. So, well, winner takes on Cleveland. So, yeah, they are the favorite. All right, we're the away team. We need to have a good first quarter. Not terrible first quarter. We need to have a good second quarter. We had a great second quarter. We need to have a good third quarter. Not bad. It's close. But the Sixers are going to beat us again as they kind of ended up beating us by 12 points. So an absolute embarrassment for your Atlanta Hawks. Caca! As they choke once again. Kind of an embarrassment. So it is what it is. And somehow the Pelicans are probably going to end up... Nope. Thunder win the finals. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in our finals MVP. So we got to the finals in our first season of this video. Wanted to get swept by the... whatever their names are, the Timberwolves. Then we lose to the Knicks, and then we lose to the Sixers. Okay. Really stupid, but okay. Yeah. Player stats in the playoffs. How are we doing there? Ivy was good. Very good. 17.3 points. And shot incredibly well. So, good stuff from him. I think I want him to be the starting small forward over DeAndre Hunter. Well, it wasn't bad, but, like, he's definitely better than Hunter is right now. So, good stuff from Ivy. And, yeah, I think we might have to look to maybe move Hunter in the offseason. So, I don't know. We'll see. We got one more year. Hopefully, we can actually find some playoff success again. So, Collins declines player options. We're going to decline... No, we can keep Tyrese Hunter. Jaden Ivey, obviously, we can accept him since he's the main focus of the video. Got one more season. This is our last year, so we need to make stuff happen here. Kruper and Jalen Johnson, qualifiers, they're going to probably end up just signing those. So, I'm going to see what offers are out there for Hunter. Because why not? And also maybe just throwing like a Gary Payton and even a Hunter. Let's just see what's out there. Both Hunters and Payton. We can get Chris Middleton and Kem Birch, Patrick Baldwin and Brandon Clark. And do I like any of these moves? Quickly, we already have like a bunch of shooting guards. Christian Wood. And Chris Middleton. And Kem Birch for DeAndre Hunter, Gary Payton, Tyrese Hunter. Is that good? I don't think so. That's really not that great. I mean, I'll see if I can find a better trade than that or make a better trade. Okay. DeAndre Hunter, the other Hunter, and I forgot the other player that I threw in the deal. But first and second round picks. I traded for Jaylen Brown. I forgot who I was in. I literally forgot who was in the trade. Can I show you guys that trade that I just did? Will it show? Where is it? League Nudes, Transaction Report. Gary Payton. That was the other one. Yeah, Gary Payton. So, traded for Jaylen Brown. He could be like a small forward, I guess. Just another guy to have. Another guy that can play shooting guard, small forward. So, I'm happy with that. John Collins, I'd like to re-sign him. I said re-sign. we'll re-sign him. Jalen Johnson qualifier. We'll go Todd. I guess we'll keep Isaiah Todd 8.75. That works. Kongwu, we'll get him back for 18.5. And then, yeah, I think that should be okay. So we're going to just keep all of them. Everyone else rights on Darker Sarge. And then Sharif Cooper, keep the rights on him. All right. So, yeah, and then I'll just fill out the rest of my team. So hopefully they'll all just, like, accept a contract. And it won't be too big of a deal. And there we go. So let me just fill out the rest of my team. Okay, so at player progression, so we got Trae Young, John Collins, got Jaylen Brown, who made a small forward. Still got Tyler Hero, Wendell Carter, Okongwu we got back. We also got Jaden Ivey up to an 82 overall, which isn't too bad. We got Jalen Johnson, we got Sharif Cooper, we got Isaiah Todd. We picked up Slav, Landry Shamet, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Zenj Paschenix, I can't say his name, Paseknix, and then Elfrid Payton as well. So, we've got one more season. I think this team could be pretty dang good, but we need to just have some playoff success. We haven't had that since the first season, and then when we did and we made the finals, we got swept. So, this is our year. It's do or die this season, so let's get it done. Alright, so Coach wants to go with this as the rotation. So, we got Trae Young, Tyler Hero, Jaylen Brown, John Collins, and Onyeka Okongwu. And we got Wendell Carter and Jaden Ivey, Jalen Johnson, and Sharif Cooper coming off the bench. Honestly, the bench is scary. And here's the thing. So, again, Jaden Ivey, 23 minutes a game, coming off the bench. I think that's fine. I think that works. It'll get the job done. So, we're going to go Trae Young, Tyler Hero, Jalen... Actually, no. We'll go Tyler Hero's third option, and then Jaylen Brown the second. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Could go John Collins as his third option, but I think Tyler Hero's the third option might just be a little bit better because he's a ball handler. Pause. So yeah, 23 minutes for Jaden Ivey. Hopefully he can carry that bench mob, be that like lead scorer off the bench. You know, Wendell Carter's high overall, but you know he's gonna be out there doing his thing. So. Again, I'm hoping we could be, once again, a top seed. I expect us to be in the top 3 for sure. Even top 2, really. But we just got to get it done in the playoffs. So I'll see you guys at deadline, show you guys the stats. And let's go from there. All right, guys. So in our final season at the trade deadline, we're currently sitting at the 3 seed, 37-18. I mean, we're only a half game back from the Cavs and Bulls. So we're pretty much right there. In that upper echelon of the Eastern Conference, like we would expect to be. So looking at the scoring, a very balanced effort. I mean, we've got Trae Young, Jaylen Brown, Tyler Hero doing their thing, John Collins, Jaden Ivey, 13.3 points. So not a huge jump. Again, minutes around the same, but efficiency-wise, he's shooting even better. And yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. He hasn't made a huge jump, but he is fitting into the system. And I think, you know, if he was on the Hawks, this is what he'd be doing. You know, doing his role, being a knockdown shooter, just another 3-and-D guy. He can play a little bit of defense as well, so with those 1.6 deals. So good stuff from him. We're liking what I'm seeing. And 7 guys average double figures is also yum, very good. So if we can keep it that way. So let's just double check this coaching game plan, see what we're going with. So Jaden Ivey is going to be the 6th man, 35 minutes. We'll go with that. All right, 35 minutes off the bench. That's kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to do it. Screw it. We're going all in. Hopefully this is the season that we can be damn good and actually win the finals. 7 seconds. We have 5-star system proficiency right now. That is impressive. So, obviously, post-centric would be really dumb. Have on defense would be even dumber. So, yeah, 7 seconds. Let's keep it that way. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. I expect it to be a top 3 seed. Hopefully we'll have a good playoff run, and we can win the finals. See you guys at the end of the year. All right, guys, we obtained the number 1 seed, 2nd power ranking, so good stuff from us. LaMelo Ball MVP, Tyrese Hunter, who we had on our team, who never played because we traded him, and he's never played. Rookie of the year. For Boston. Okay, cool, Boston. You got a Rookie of the year. Kane Chandler, 6 man of the year, defensive player Giannis, most improved Derek Whitehead, coach of the year Willie Green, and exec of the year Dylan Shaw. So those Pelicans, those pesky Pelicans, man. Absolutely crazy. Also amazing efficiency from LaMelo Ball. Are we going to have anybody on these All-NBA teams from the Atlanta Hawks? No, we're not. Anyone on the defense? No, we're not. Rookies? No, we're not. So nobody on our team. That's fine. We were still the number 1 seed. That's all I care about. 58-24. Played some good basketball. Love to see it. Let's take a look at those stats. See how Jaden Ivey did. Ooh. There we go. So yeah, Trae Young did his thing out there again. 50, 40, 90. Yep. Jaylen Brown, good, pretty good. Tyler here, a lot of balance down here. 14.6 points for Jaden Ivey. Damn. So yeah, he played more minutes in the second half of the season, and it showed. And he was very efficient, made his shots. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. The playmaking is there. Again, I mean, he was kind of always there a little bit, but he had a great rookie season to play in. Nearly 5 assists. Now this year, 4.5 about. And was very efficient. So good stuff from him. 50 point per game score in his 4th season. That's about right. That sounds about right. So good progression from him. And 7 guys average double figures, which is pretty solid. So again, this team was really good. I think we can be dangerous. I really do. Hopefully we can win the finals. Like I said, I'm really hoping we can. In terms of coach game plan, let's take a look at what the rotation is going to be looking like. So yeah, we're going to have Ivy playing 25 minutes. That's fine. And just the team over here doing their thing. Trae getting the most minutes, which, again, makes the most sense because he's the best player. Question is, can we win? What are we taking on in the play-in? It's going to be the 8th-seeded Orlando Magic. Okay. How do we fare against them? Well, let's find out. Game 1, we win by 11 points. Awesome. Can we win Game 2? No, we can't. We lost by 2. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Can we win Game 4? We win Game 4 by an absurd amount of points. I think 48. And Game 5, we lose by 5. Game 6, we lose by 8. Okay, so we're going to blow a 3-1 lead. Every game we've lost has been kind of close, but then we blow them out every win. Is that what we're going to do? Is that really what we're going to do, 2K? Is that what we're really going to do? We're really going to do that, huh? We're really going to do that. I didn't want to look at playoffs, play-in stats, but I just saw Ivy's numbers, and they don't look too good. They don't look too good. So he's struggling in his playoffs. I saw that. Simcast. Don't lose at home to the Magic. We're getting blown out. Okay, good. Come back. Need to have a good second quarter. We had a great second quarter. We need a good third quarter to hold them off. And we don't have a good third quarter. Terrible third quarter, in fact. So we need to have a good fourth. Otherwise, the series is over. And we just hold on. Or clamped him up in the 4th. So John Collins did his thing. Jaden Ivey, yeah, he's not having a great playoff run so far. So we're taking on the 4th seed Celtics, who we made that trade with. So that's interesting. Game 1, we win by 19. Can we win Game 2? Yes. Can we win Game 3? No. Can we win Game 4? So we lost 2 straight. That makes a lot of sense, 2K. Yep. All right, Game 5 we win. Blowout. Can't win Game 6. All right. Again, I think every game the home team has won. So what would make sense then? If you're going to do it that way, 2K, right? You're going to do it that way where every home team has won game. You're going to make me win Game 7 then. Is that correct? Let's find out. Quarter 1. Good first quarter. Good second. Oh, we're winning. Yeah, we're winning. We're going to win this. Okay. So there you go. The home team won every single game. Brown, Hawks, Blast, Celtics. That's what we like to see. Ivy, 5 of 10. Not too bad there. So, Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls, who I believe have Victor Wembanyama. Is that correct? I think I'm correct in that assumption that they have Victor Wembanyama. They have Victor Wembanyama. They got Lonzo Ball not playing point guard. Weird. Okay. Very different team from the current Bulls. Alright. Game 1. We win by 21 points. Nice. Can we win Game 2? We do win Game 2 by 1. Can we win Game 3? We lose Game 3 by 4. We lose Game 4. Are you kidding me? We lose Game 5. Wow, we are really playing horrible basketball. What is going on, 2K? With your simulation. What the fuck, dude? Alright. I don't know what's going on, man. We love winning 2 straight and then losing like a bunch of fucking games. And this only happens in the playoffs, which is really weird. It actually also happens in the regular season from time to time. But, like, goddamn. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's just see what's going on here. Just the rotation. Jaden Ivey's going to be starting. Okay. So Tyler must be playing, like, garbage. At least in this series. So, okay. Game 6. We need to win this. We're the away team. We won. I meant to simcast it. And I guess I just said sim through game. We barely won. We won by 6. So game 7, we're going to simcast. Less minutes to Jaden Ivey. Okay, so he's not going to start this game. Got it. Jazz are in the finals. Please win against the Bulls so we can go to the finals. Quarter 1, blowing them out. Quarter 1. Quarter 2, we're blowing them out. Quarter 3, it's a blowout. It's not even close. They had a great fourth quarter, though. Oh, wow, they scored 50 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, they had a great season. They did, but we blew them out. Cooper got a lot of minutes. Jaden Ivey was terrible. Okay. Love to see that. All right, we're in the finals again. Taking on the Jazz. Who is on the Jazz? That is a real question. Jalen Green is on the Jazz. How is he on the Jazz? Wow, he's averaging friggin' 37 points. Okay. Like, we should beat this team realistically, but I already know what the result's going to be in my head. Game 1, we win. Blowout. Game 2, they win by 1 point. Game 3, they win by 1 point. Game 4, we win with a blowout. Game 5, we need to win this by 3 points. Okay, game 6. Yeah. Okay. We're going to a decisive game 7. Love the drama. Jaden Ivey's getting 21 minutes. Okay. Simcast it. Come on. Come on, 2K. Alright, how about this? I'll simcast it, but I won't look. I'm just going to go simcast speed fast. And we're just going to see. I'm not going to look what happens. So my eyes are going to be closed. Actually, I'm going to go very fast. Or whatever speed that is. I don't know what speed that is. I'll just count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we blow the series and not win Game 7? Yep. Told ya! I knew it was going to happen. I just knew it was going to happen. I just knew it. Jaden Ivey, what the hell, man? So we couldn't win. Jalen Green won the finals. Yeah, well deserved. Well deserved, buddy. Well deserved. That's just a joke. I'm sorry. Should have won 2 finals. It's just bullshit that we didn't. Sometimes it doesn't go your way, but it's just unfortunate. You know what? Hey, this just means that, you know what? If we make some moves and Jaden Ivey actually does his thing, I mean, he was okay. He was not bad total the playoffs, but yeah, if we make some moves, I mean, the Hawks do these moves, they can make the finals. I mean, well, listen, we're playoff contenders. We're a perennial contender, but can't get over the hump. I knew we would blow it. I knew we would. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking we're going to lose in 7. Like, 2K's going to make it think like, oh, we're going to win, but they just take me and they put me over a table, like bend me over, drop my pants, and just are like, alright, so on that note, let's just close out the video. In all seriousness, and all jokes aside, it's fine. I'm not, like, mad, and you guys shouldn't be, but you can rage at me in the comments. I don't really care. But either way, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments for videos. Check my social description, as well as plays continuing out there NBA 2K22 content. Again, thanks for the idea. Pinned comment, as well as in the description. Vishnu, I don't tell you, but like those that want to suggest ideas, if I do decide to do them, that is what's going to happen. You get the shout out. So, yeah. Team is good, just can't win a finals. Just not sometimes the cookie crumbles. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to call it here. Have a great rest of your night. See you soon, and peace.